job you had before this one?
When I was working at Mohila. It was during COVID, and they had sent us home to start working from home at Mohila. And then Jordan, she left, and she came to U.S. Bank because when COVID was, it was almost what they call considered over or whatever. So Mohila was like, yeah, we're going to send you all back into the office on this day. And then they said, these jobs will really be fucking my brain up with them is that they give annual raises. So once a year you get a raise, and it's like, well, I be waiting all year for some bullshit sometimes. But this job, my raise was pretty good. But when I was working in Mohila, they was like, yeah, we need y'all to come back in the office, and we're not gonna be giving you all your annual percentage raise. Like, bullshit. Like, you finna tell me I'm finna work this for a year. I've been waiting this whole little punk ass year to get a punk ass raise, and you not gonna give it to me, and you telling me that we gotta come back into the office. So that's when Jordan hit me up, and she was like, she worked at U.S. Bank, and they was hiring for what I was doing now at Mohila, because I had took a pay cut to work at the department I was in because I didn't want to be on the phones no more. But I wound up making more money in the end. That was pretty funny. But when she called me, I had contacted them. They contacted me. We had the interview. It was all good. I had talked to my manager now. She was like, we definitely want to go forward with you. We're going to do the background check. Once they come back, then, we'll send you the offer letter. I was like, all right, bet. And then I was waiting, and then I talked to you about it. I was like, yeah, that's when I had wound up going back in the office by then. Before I heard from them, they hadn't said nothing. And you was like, what's on your background? And I was like, I don't think nothing. And he was like, so why wouldn't you pass the background check? And I was like, I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't. And he was like, well, quit then. And then I was like, but I'm waiting on my background check because I don't want to quit my job and then don't have one. And he was like, well, just quit. That's when you told me about the leaping and the net will appear and just doing it. And I was like, all right. I put in my 2 weeks at Mohila. I finessed their system, how I finessed every job system that I quit. And then at home, they called me. I was like, oh yeah, well, I guess I wouldn't not. I actually did my interview for U.S. Bank at Mohila, sitting at my desk. Like, it was big fuck them. That's how I felt about them. They was like, can you talk? Sure can. And I went on the phone with customers. So I'm just at my desk having an interview and everything. And they was like, yeah. They wound up calling me back like, yeah, during the COVID, we had to pause our hiring and all this other shit. I was like, I really did think y'all forgot about me. They laughed. We laughed about it. They was like, no, we had you on record, all type of shit. Thank you. But since then, the job just been real cool. Even the managers that I've had been real cool. So I thank you for that, because I wouldn't be here. I don't know if I would have even left Mohila. Still would have been that miserable. But no, I would have left. I would have did some other shit by now. I don't know what, but this worked out.
This might sound crazy, but it's gotta suck for people who move by logic.
Mm-hmm. It does.
If things need to make sense for you in order for you to do it, mm-hmm. I actually feel sorry for you.
Me too.
Because there's so many things on earth that just don't make no fucking sense.
I know.
Who can disagree with that statement?
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? It's mad shit that we don't know the answer to. You can't Google it. You can't chat GPT certain shit.
I'm Gemini, your AI assistant from Google.
Look at
you
this
can speak
lame ass.
naturally with me to get more done.
All because I said your
Remember to
name,
stay focused on driving.
See what I mean? You can do shit like that now. Just say a word. I don't even want to say it no more.
I know.
It's that easy to ask questions, but you can't
always get an answer to the question.
You can't ask what's out there for you. You gotta go see, bro.
Yeah.
The only time a person should move by that logic of leaping and net will appear is if you, within yourself, 100% confidently, wholeheartedly believe that a net will appear.
Yeah.
People be like, well, I don't know a net will appear. That's how you know you shouldn't leave.
Yeah.
Because you're questioning it. If you don't know if a net will appear, you, my friend, are the type of person that should not jump. Because you will jump and just I know it sounds crazy, but you'll actually wait for a net to appear. You will hit face bottom. You will end up in a worse situation than you was in before. And then you'll be like, see, I should never fucking leave. People telling you leaving. No, you should have never leave because you wasn't ready yet. The net ain't gonna believe in you if you don't believe in you.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta know for a fact, I'm wasting my time at this job. I'm wasting my time doing anything you feel like you're wasting your time with. It could be a relationship, it could be a car. I'm wasting my time driving this shit. I could be driving the motherfucker. And without knowing how you gonna get the money for the Lamborghini you want, without knowing how you get the money from, you could take that car you got and boom, run that motherfucker into a tree right now. Yeah. Logically, that makes no sense. But the first step into getting that net to the pier is you got to make that first step and stop doing the thing that you're doing now. Yeah. That's why it's hard for a person with logic to make that first step. Yeah. Because logically, the first step don't make no fucking sense. Yeah. You mean just quit my job and I don't have another one? Because what you know is the job you at, you don't want it. You learn step at a time. So you got to stop it first. I know we all wish you could you can get the other one lined up to where you're like, shit, I already know I got that. I start the next job on Monday, so you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's usually how I do things, how I've done things.
Everything don't work like that. The sooner you find that out, you learn to just start going with your moves, going with your heart. Like, yeah, I know that this ain't it.
I know that now.
And some people know they ain't gonna fail. I ain't gonna. What I think I'm gonna go back to ever how I was. Never going back to living how I was living. I learned too much. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know too much now to ever go back to that.
What's crazy is a logical thinker be having a lot of ideas, but if you can't logically put it together,
you still gotta go for it. Yeah. You ever heard the saying, that's just so crazy that it just might work?
Yeah.
You know how many crazy shits that worked?
Yeah. I be having ideas. That's what I need to start putting forth ideas towards the side hustle. Yeah,
find something that you like to do that you can do part-time, this and that. Because again, you already got a full-time job, so you already making money. Again, you're just looking for a couple extra little dollars, little extra woo here and there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like my man do. Every Saturday, pull in 5 on top of this whole full-time job. That's 500 today. Woo the man. Since he got a job to pay his bills, he might. Shit, I make $500 every Saturday by cutting grass, and that's what I fuck off. I fuck off $500 every weekend because you can, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lined it up for that shit to work.
I wouldn't mind a job where I could work every Saturday and make an extra $500 and fuck off that $500 every other week. Make $500 every Saturday, but fuck off at least half or more every Saturday. That'd be cool.
See what I'm saying? And that's doable. See how they ain't a whole bunch of money. I get it. It's people that fuck off fucking $50,000 every weekend on some Diddy 50 cent shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you ain't there. You ain't got it like that. So it's like, hey, $500 ain't enough. I mean, ain't a lot. But shit, it's something. I can take $500 every weekend and I can get me an outfit every weekend. I can get me a pair of shoes that's 4 pair of shoes a month. Yeah. What are you talking about? That's like that, you would end up good.
If I was, when I find me a $500 a day week hustle, then I do something light just for myself. Like, all right, all these clothes right here in these drawers, that I'm throwing them away. I'm replacing all of those. You ain't just starting to rebuild or just start over something fresh. Just doing something fresh. It's a fresh start. It's a fresh hustle. It's a fresh vibe. Just something for myself. I feel like that I should do more for myself on a weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, semi-monthly, something basis. So
I agree 100%.
And if I feel like that about myself, then I suppose I should be able to support that. So I gotta find a way to do that, because work is work. I do that work. I do these 5 days a week. This business money, basically. You know, whatever. When I have left is what I have left, and that's that. But I want to do something that I ain't gotta worry about that for or with. You know what I mean? So.
And I keep telling you, sitting next to the person that knows the answer to everything with that subject.
That's very true.
So
But you
I gotta
don't know
correct
all
you.
my talents. You know, you don't know what all I'm capable
Facts.
of.
I don't need to. I can tell you how you can achieve them though. So like I gotta correct you now. You just said if I can find something, if I can make $500 a day on every Saturday, that'd be cool. That's actually a mistake. You don't never go after what you want to by setting at the money. But now you're looking at the money first. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Now you're looking for something that's gonna give you $500 every Saturday.
Yeah, that's true. Because that's just like prostitution or something. So.
I mean, it's not like that.
I'm just playing.
Like there's already an equation for this. You find something you love to do, and then you get paid for doing it. You find a way to get paid for doing it. That's it. So it's like, yeah, just said what you got to do. You might like to cook. That might be easy for you. You might start selling plates. Shorty, when you start out, again, don't forget you're starting out too.
Yeah.
You might start selling plates, and then this Saturday you made $30. Again, like I told you when I made that $1 from Facebook.
Yeah.
Once you get $1 on following your dreams, it's addictive. It's like a drug. It's like I can really get if I invested this much and I got this much return.
Yeah, I feel that way. However, it don't always work out that way. Or maybe no, I take that back. I can't say that 100%. Maybe I just wasn't as passionate about it as I thought I was, because when I was making bracelets and stuff, I made money off of it. And then just one day I was like, I don't want to do this no more. I still got all the stuff, and I wasn't bad at it, and I could go back to doing that. And everybody still asks me, like, you know, now, like, my grandma, she'd bring me a bracelet, fix this for me and make me a new one. My mama, can you make this bracelet for me? Is you gonna start back doing this? And it's, you know, my friends asked me to kneel. I made stuff for them, and they still wear it. You know, the stuff that I made, if it's still wearable. But I just feel like I don't think I was passionate enough about that to keep going, because why would I have stopped? You know, so.
But you gotta make it marketable though, like not them same bracelets, like the Adderby joints. And what was you selling for? Like $3?
No, I think I was selling a set for like $25-$30 a set.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's what I was saying. But like I was making them, and also I was making them upon request. So somebody told me what they wanted. So all right, I made what you wanted. Here go your money for it. You know what I mean? I think that's probably could have what drove me not to do no more, because now it's not my design, it's not my idea, so I'm just doing what you want me to do, and now I'm just making money off of it. That's why I said I feel like I might have just I wasn't that passionate about it, I guess.
I mean, you gotta understand, now you're making bracelets and they can be customized, so why wouldn't somebody want, oh, my grandmother died, I want her name was Rosaline, I want Rosaline on my, you know what I mean? Yeah,
I know, I get that. I knew all of that about it too, you know.
But that's you do gotta have something to do that's gonna make you. Yeah. Secondly, is the money. Mm-hmm. Like, all right, you gotta look at your net return on the shit, like what you might, you know what I mean, make. It's like, all right, it's 2026, G. Action for real. How many people is looking for the white ball dotted bracelets?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, now that I'm not, that's also a thing too. Like, it goes by popularity. That went in style and out of style very fast. So nobody really that I know of.
If you have those, in case somebody wanted, cool. But have more variety, because they ain't in high demand. So you ain't finna make no killing off of them. You ain't finna make.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just giving an example of something that I started as a side hustle and didn't. You know, when you were saying like find something that you're passionate about and make money off something that you like doing. That was just my reference of something that I thought that I liked doing to make money off of, and I didn't follow through with it. So even if just because I made, you know, money, I profited. I made a profit. Literally everything that I sold, I made a profit off of, because everything that all of my product, I snatched it. So it was 100% profit. So like, even though I was making money off of it, it still didn't push me to keep doing it. So I wanna find something, or some things even, that I'm like, okay, I do like doing this. This not so bad. This is fun. I do like making money off of it. So maybe it could be cooking, like every Saturday, just on Saturdays or every other Saturdays, I make plates, because I enjoy cooking. I enjoy doing that, for sure.
That's profitable. Niggas gonna eat.
Mm-hmm. And I know I can sell some plates to some people. Everybody fuck around to be the same place every Saturday or every other Saturday. And I wouldn't even want to do it every Saturday, because niggas ain't, not to count nobody pockets, but everybody ain't got it every Saturday, and you know, everybody don't eat out every Saturday or whatever. So I'd want to have some type of anticipation for me making plates again. Like, all right, yeah, I made plates. This what I did. Like, all right, people bought the plates. Like, damn, this was good. When you make a plates again, like, I probably do it again next week or in 2 weeks. Make something else,
See, no, can't do it like that. Number one, always remember, whenever you finna go into your own little hustle or business or doing anything, you have to invest first. You're gonna take a loss first. So
okay.
you gotta get your word out there. You know what I mean? Don't nobody sell boots on West Florissant right now. It's your first Saturday out there, and right now people is riding past like, what the fuck is that nigga doing with the boots? All of a sudden, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially
food, right? Let's use that to be talking about that. Food, it's a thing that go by word of mouth. So your first Saturday, you might went to the grocery store and spent $350 to $450 on groceries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cooked all of this shit, sold 4 plates. So, set them at $25, $30 a plate. You probably made $120 or something your first day. So you're in the red right now. You're gonna be. You gotta put that quality in it. Shit, if your shit is fire, businesses thrive off of the social sites now.
Yeah.
You've had good food, you had bad food. You see how you reacted to it. People will mention good food. Hey, boy, if y'all want some motherfucking food, I got a plate from Candy Leap, you know what I mean? Sharing, tagging, sharing people, you know what I mean? Tell people like the video we watched the other day, like, hey, if it's good, be real.
Yeah.
Give me you know what I mean? Even if it's bad for you, like if my food ain't seasoned, please hit me. Be a friend. Let me know. Like, hey, what can I do better?
Yeah.
Like your corn on the cob, it was a little woo to win. I bet. Tell you what, for you, I'm gonna make you a plate. You gotta lose money first. I'm gonna make you a plate next week myself, and I'm gonna do it how you saying it, and then tell me if that's better for you. Boom, because customer service matters too. So you're gonna lose first. But if you get the popping, people telling more people. My cousin telling me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Motherfucker might be with somebody like, damn, you know what's some good food at? My homegirl sell Blazing. Like I said, boy might come here. I'm looking for the best food and say who make the best plate. Man, pull up on me, cuz. I'm gonna make you a motherfucking ribeye steak. You know what I mean? Whatever you coming, whatever you make.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I wouldn't mind doing that too. That sounds fun to give plates away on some sample things. I wouldn't. I don't know. I would have to take y'all advice on what to give out samples of first, or stuff like that. Just kind of ask around. Okay, y'all, the kids, whoever I've had my food before, what y'all like or what y'all think. Like wings, or I do pop, then I do spaghetti, so I just stuff something. But some of that is very costly. But I get it. I wouldn't mind doing it at all.
And if you're gonna start, like, you ain't that big yet to me saying your motherfucking hours, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? When you start and you selling bad food, the fuck, you know what I mean? If somebody looking to buy a plate, that's one customer, that's one plate sold, that's one step closer to your shit. So you gotta lie, shorty. If it's a weekend and you wasn't finna cook, and then somebody hit you up like, hey, you cooking today? Yeah. What you do? I sure am.
Yeah.
Because if you say, nah, I ain't cooking today, you know how food go. You be like, damn, I would go to what's somebody gonna wake up hungry one Saturday, want some food. Like, I would go there, but they, when you making your own hours, it be hit and miss. So nigga just look over it, like, man, they might not even be open, so don't even worry about it.
That's true. I have looked up restaurants that was closed one day and then they'll be open the next day, but I totally forget about them.
Give up on them, like, man, I can't never catch them.
You right.
Like cousins used to be. I fucked with cousins. I'd be hungry. They'd be like, nah, cousins. Oh, yeah, cousins. Down there on Lindbergh and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, they got them fire-ass fish nugget thing. Them motherfuckers fire, woo-woo. Yep, that's what I want. My mind is made. It's set. Hit them up, dude. They close. It's like, fuck. Damn. So it makes you give up. Like, next time you get hungry, you ain't gonna think they might be closed. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta lie, shorty. Your whole plan was in laying in this bed watching movies all day. You cooking today? And is what you want? Oh, you making that pot? They'll tell you without telling you.
But what was the best thing you had for me? What you think I'm cooking?
No, they'll tell you like, oh, you making the pots again? Yeah. Yes. I make this on this. That's actually what I'm making today. Alright, shit. I want to get a plate when you think it's done. You can lie like, but right now I'm like still throwing it out, making this. Might be doing a couple hours. Alright, man, call me this up, man. Hang up that phone, get out, throw your motherfucking pants. You gotta shoot to the store.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta have the hustle and the drive behind my hustle.
Get to that store with your bonnet on, in that car, in that house with your car. Yep, I need brought some.
Don't push it. I ain't gonna have my bonnet on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you though. Yeah.
This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted, right?
Mm-hmm. I asked for it. I gotta be prepared for it. What I'm asking for.
I remember a long time ago, man. I think it was my nigga Randall, or Swoles, or both, whatever. We were sitting down talking about weed, because I remember one day specifically, we had my house in Berkeley, and we was, drinking all night, this and that, smoking and shit. You know how it is when you're doing it all night. Mm-hmm. It's about 3 in the morning, we out of weed. It's like, damn, ain't nobody got no more weed. You know what I'm saying? Nope. And it's like, shit, what's up? You hit weed man up at 3 in the morning, niggas be sleeping, they don't be answering the phone. Mm-hmm. And we had a conversation like, nigga, how you miss a sale? Like, you just get up, come to the door. Oh, that's what happened. I called my weed man. I had a weed, back in the day we had weed.
Yeah.
Then my weed man, and he sat around the corner from me. Cuz answered the phone and told me he's asleep.
No, you're not.
But you could have came to the door by that time. And
you could have been up.
You could have set the motherfucker on the porch. I had to put the money in the mailbox.
I was gonna say, the mailbox trick.
And I never sold weed, but I always said, boy, if I did sell drugs, like, well, and then you had to get up and wash your face, brush your teeth, and get dressed, and like, you wanna know what? Yeah, you know what I mean? Pull up on me. You know how long that takes?
No, it don't take no time. I'm already en route. For real, I'm in the car. You ain't even got to
I'm around the corner. You ain't even
got to leave the house.
I'm around the corner, so I'm finna be there in 4 minutes, man. We trying to get a what? And then you know me, so you ain't got to be on guard and know. I don't know these motherfuckers. Making a first time customer sale 3 in the morning. Like, I don't know these motherfuckers. They're talking about coming on my house. They're talking about they want a whole ounce. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Nigga, this me, this Ann trying to get that same old dub that I bought from you earlier today. You gotta try and get another dub. Mm-hmm. Alright, bro. You know what I mean? I'm here for the money. You come to the door with the sleeping eye. Here you go. Alright, bro. We ain't gotta have no convo. Alright, bro. I'll holler at you. Boom. Shut the door.
You come right back to
throw your dub down and go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said that in their song. Part-time ass dope boys. Like,
thick ass drug.
You wanted to do this. You wanted to sell it. You selling the addicts, boy. They up. Mm-hmm. You can't go to. You can go to sleep, but when your phone ring, it's gonna show how serious you are. Yep. Come on. I'm open, bro.
At the coffee shop, looking at. She ain't heard the song.
Especially at that time, but shit, most motherfuckers that selling might be sleep. So you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you wanted to up it a little bit at that time.
Like, bro, I'm sleeping. Gonna have to throw in the extra 5.
And you could say that to a nigga too, because he done probably call 5 other niggas. And they all, you know what I mean? Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of tired, nigga. When niggas wanted to deliver, didn't have a car and was calling for weed, and weed man gotta bring it to you. Man, I'm all the way out here, this and that. Just doing some shit. That's what I do. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was in the bed, so if I come up and get it, if I get up and sound supposed to come bring it to you right now, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna need an extra little dub on that motherfucker. And like, boy, I got you. That's cool. Understood.
I always liked the idea of selling plates like after hours, low key, like, motherfuckers leaving the club, like having some type of good food, when you leave the club. It could be late hours, kind of like a late night snack, like late night candy shop type shit, You can come get you some little ones.
We just be chopping it up.
Some shit like that. What's up?
Real quick, we just be chopping it up.
Bro. Some